We set the trend and the script.
Absolutely. You are, you have been, you will be under the roof.
Snip this glue, get in the zone, because we got to go do something. So that's what we did. And I'm going to be honest with you, I used to like it. You got people from the east and the west and different places, to come over and groove with us.
Was Hoover Groovers a part of Hoover? Never met a Hoover Groover.
Never met.
Me neither, never in my life. But
A part of what was called the Bonzella Crips.
Hoovers ain't started no Hoover Crips. And we hit that hand moving on you, walking in your house.
Wait, do that again.
Hit that hand moving on you, that messed up your whole party. You are, you have been, you will be under the roof. We hit you with this because we going into that thing. Now, you coming up, you came up, like I said, I don't want to be redundant, but you came from knee high to a grass up in these streets, man.
Right.
You was off the porch at an early age, man. Growing up, man, as you got older, man, who were the reputables? Who were those individuals that were in the community you would call growing up were like, ooh, who is that? That guy. I admire that guy. One day I'm gonna emulate this dude. What were the names of these individuals that carried themselves a certain way to make you feel like, yeah.
Well, it's like this, man. Everybody brings something different to the table.
That's right.
One person is not.
It ain't just
ain't gonna be a specialist.
But I say, who were they? Not who was he?
Who was they? So
who were they?
When I was coming up, man, it's I took a little bit out of everybody.
That's right.
And I admired little things, and I try to figure out how can I implement that into me and make it my way.
You.
And I went up, I seen some flaws, and then I'll tighten it up and make it better. You know what I'm saying? Just like like the car, they just keep on adding more things to it.
Yeah.
Making it better.
Spruce it up, man. Making
the gas, get a little longer, for your tank and all that. But yeah, so there's a lot of people, man. What I really appreciated was that I had those people in my life. Because I was, like I said, I was in the street, baby, man.
Yeah.
And it wasn't no thing for me when you start getting clothes hangers and getting rubber bands and making little guns out of it.
All the little shit we did.
And getting the spokes off the tire and getting matches and putting little rocks in it. I've been shooting all my life.
Yeah.
One way or another. So but then you have that person come along and say, hey man, gotta wipe that down. Those are the lessons that keep you from getting caught up. People like that in all different kinds of levels of life, this is how you do this, this is how you do that.
Right.
And so there's a lot of people, but I can't really just
pinpoint who they were,
because each one brought different qualities. And I just implemented it into what I wanted to be.
Yeah, you'll get out. Yeah, you'll make up. Yeah.
And the main thing I did, I will say out of everything, the game will respect you if you respect the game.
That's true. Okay.
On all levels. And then some things are short-lived and some things are not. I have learned the hard way. It's not as in and out.
Okay.
But that was then, this is now. I really, between me and you and the viewers, credit king, man.
Who?
Credit. Credit's king, man. Shit. When you walk in there and tell motherfuckers,
Charge that.
when you sit in the store and man come up to you and say, "Hey man, can I help you?" You say, "Yeah, man. How much is this here? So you got credit? Where you work at? I work over here. Well, step right this way. You ain't pay a dime on it. Nothing.
You got it.
You got it.
Oh, you gonna pay him, but yeah, you gonna walk out the store. You got to get
home
out.
with
I
this.
got you.
I'm going home with this here.
Yeah.
You know, 2018, 2019,
Yeah.
2020. I'm going home with this here.
Whatever it is.
Whatever it is, you know. And so, you know, and what really amazed me is the $100 is the new 20. That's what it is.
That's all it's worth.
The 20 is the 5.
That's all it's worth.
The 5 is the 1. You can't do that with $5. You know, so you know when
can't really do nothing with $100.
Sometimes, you know, I had to stay home, put the pajamas on, PJs. I don't want to spend no money.
Yeah.
When you hit that out there,
you preach to the choir.
You spend the money, boy.
So you step foot out the house.
So he put that first foot down there.
Yeah.
You spending some bread, man. Before you looked up 150, 200. You like, I ain't got a bag.
Yeah.
I ain't got a bag, man. I'm going home with the same thing. I left out with nothing. You know, and you wonder where it go. But I mean, it's all good because, you know, they keep you getting more. Keep you getting more, man. You know you're going short. You know, yeah, I gotta replace that. Gotta replace that. Or I got to figure out how I'm gonna double this up. You like 2 for 1, man. You know,
you ain't enjoy the fucking 2 for 1.
You doubling it up.
Let me ask you something about 9 Deuce.
Okay, go ahead.
How'd that start?
9 Deuce started. Like I mentioned earlier, it's family orientated.
Them 3 family names.
Those was the because of the boys. They had girls too.
Yeah.
You know, but they're not, you know.
Not as
but
as as guys.
We looking out for each other. And I really didn't have to worry about, you know, different people and things because the family members that, you know, that raised me already had a reputation.
Oh, okay.
So when I got to school, you know, to Bret Hart, or even when I was in elementary school, Manchester,
yeah.
You know, I had a kind of easy way.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But my easy way wasn't really easy on the fact that, you know, Scorpios, I'm a Scorpio. Scorpios are attracted to danger like a moth and a fly. I'll seek it out.
You gonna find it.
I'm gonna find it, man. I ain't gonna stop until I find it. You know, and so then I had to, you know, I had to make ends meet for myself. You know, and mother told me, she says, I don't condone what you do. She said, boy, but you got good taste. You got good taste. I went and got the Best Buy. You know, not from the community.
Top of the line, everything. Hold on. Before we get in there, I think I recognize you're not cool with saying Joe Blow Smith, you know, boom.
No, I'm not.
So we're not okay.
But
cool.
they you know,
and then that's understood. That's respected.
Well, you know, it's like this here. It's that sometimes loose lips can sink ships.
All right.
And not only that is that I respect the person's own personal thing
to come and say what they
want to say on their own. But I can mention some events, some things.
I'd rather not you mention the events.
No. I'm not going to do that. But I'm just saying, you know. But that.
Yeah, I got you.
You follow me?
I got you. Yeah,
I'm kind of like shading around things, you know. But now maybe one day or anytime you want to or whatever. Because we like that.
We chop it up. Anyway.
We put everything on the table.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's just that, you know.
Well, I know, you know, those that know.
Exactly. Those who know. You know.
So if it was mainly for, you know, that audience that wanted the history and you know.
Well, you know,
if opportunity arises, you know,
I can do this.
Maybe individuals would say, "Hey,
I will do this though."
You know,
I will give you a few individuals that didn't start 92nd Street, but helped create it.
Mm-hmm.
Me, Dopey, Mr. Bub, Cecil, Hilton.
That was OG Bub. What'd you say?
Mr. Bubs.
Yeah.
His real name is Dennis.
Yeah.
No
Mr.
last
Bubs.
name, but his name is Dennis. And we sit a little Mexican porch.
Oh yeah.
We sit a Mexican porch when we was youngsters. And we used to, you know, plot our day and things, you know, and what we was gonna do that day. And
but you sit on whose porch?
A little Mexican porch.
Or a Mexican porch.
We call it a Mexican porch. Yeah.
Okay.
And the lady, they was real quiet. It was an older couple. And we never tore up their grass. We never messed with their flower pot.
Right.
They sit on their porch,
just sit on their porch
and just chop it up.
You were welcome there.
We was welcome. They didn't mess with us, and we didn't, you know, we wasn't too loud for them. It's all respect thing.
Right.
And we did this for years. And I remember when we first start noticing, you know, the structure of it. And the structure started changing when, you know, other people came into the fold because they had their own agendas. They had their own thing.
Got you.
You know.
Got you.
And then
those individuals, got you.
You know, some of them good, some of them bad. But when a person or persons know that you all on the same level, then it's a respect thing there.
Okay.
And once you establish that, you don't have to stay there. You can move on.
Yeah.
Because they already know.
Yeah. It's already etched in stone.
It's already etched in stone.
I ain't got to sit there and guard it.
I ain't got to guard it. I ain't got to do none of that.
Right.
So, you know, once that's been established, it frees up a whole lot of other things.
Okay.
And then you know.
But let me ask you this direct question, and you don't have to answer it. Did Bloodstone start non-deuce Hoover?
Callaway. No, it was already established before he got there.
Okay.
It was already.
I mean, he added to it, whatnot.
Yeah, everybody adds a little piece to it.
Yeah, exactly.
Everybody adds. You know, you can be a mechanic. Add a piece.
Come on, man.
Low rider.
Screw another on the boat.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
But no, no, it was already popping.
Okay.
Matter of fact,
got you.
Matter of fact, when we first got into our first little incident, and I go back, when he had one gun, man, 38 snub nose chrome.
Yeah. And I'm not gonna divulge what but I used to have a lot of tools.
But you know, but I'm just, you know,
with that one gun at that time.
One. But you know, that's what we was working with.
Yeah.
And then it just added up after that. You know.
Did you know Hoover Joe?
I met Hoover Joe. Yeah. I had met, you know, a little bit of everybody.
Yeah.
You know. Have we did some stumping?
Right.
You know, no, not like that.
Right. Got you.
But it's been a lot of meetings, man.
Yeah. Mental Spark.
It's been a lot of meetings, man.
Did you know Moo? I
met Moo in back of the white apartments on 92nd Street.
Okay.
One of the homies brought him over there. And I can mention his name.
With the white apartments between Hoover and Fig?
Yep.
Yeah.
And right by the hamburger
Yeah.
stand, there was
Yeah.
one right there.
Okay.
I was back there shooting dice,
Yeah.
and Bernard, which we call him, I'm calling by his first name.
Okay. Yes. Sir.
And he brought him
I would do
over
it, but
there.
okay. Yeah.
And I remember Dopey saying that, you know, what Bernard was telling Dopey he wants to be from the set. See, all the set used to be 9 deuces.
Yes, sir.
And I was there.
Yes, sir.
When, you know, I'm shooting dice and I was asked the question. I said, I don't care. I'm shooting dice
you
right there.
You can't get your money. You
I'm just doing my thing, you know, just hanging out,
Yeah.
you know. Yeah. Yeah. And Red.
Yeah.
Red and one of my brothers, you know, family members.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Real tight.
Yes, sir.
Bird and Red was real.
Mm-hmm.
And so, matter of fact, I had seen him a little while back at the liquor store, and I told him I was going to give him his number for him because, you know, this how we grew like that.
Yeah.
And so, you know, I meant you had talked to him.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, when you get a chance,
Yeah, we chopped it up. Yeah.
And you know, hopefully he can come on.
Yeah.
And sing, because he's still pushing 9
Yeah.
right now.
In his time. Yeah, he's really doing.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
No, and I don't mean to jump in, you know, but I want to ask you something specific about Moo. Did Moo start 107 Hoovers? Is he credited for starting 107 Hoovers?
I'm gonna tell you like this. Moo was from 9 deuce.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
And I remember there was a conversation about them wanting to do their own thing.
Outside 9 deuce. Right.
Well, you can't never really get outside of Hoover. I don't care how you try.
Hoover, yeah, but
you can't get outside of that.
But nine deuce, it's not a tray. A tray is not,
right,
you know, but
right,
you know,
right. But you know, I don't know. I don't look at it like that.
No,
I don't look at it like that. I don't look at it as 8 tray, 7-fold.
Okay.
Deuce. I don't look.
A lot of homies don't. A lot of old heads and G's don't.
I don't look at
it's
it
Hoover.
like that.
Yeah,
It's just Hoover.
Yeah,
I don't see.
I get it.
I don't see the separation in that. Like,
and let me clarify, because I don't mean to make it sound. Because when I talk to homies, that motherfucker.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
I'm from Hoover.
Right.
Which one you don't like?
Yeah.
That's where I'm from.
That's what
well, you know, it is what it is. You know, when they get out, was getting.
So when you ask me that question,
right, I got you.
I don't see that.
Okay.
But I will elaborate on it.
Okay.
Because, you know, I was at that table when that conversation was brought up.
Okay.
And about how it's the best way to solve that, because, you know, it can go either 2 ways with that. It can be, no, y'all ain't gonna do that. This is what it's gonna be. Or it can be, you know what? Do your thing, but you just be the second half.
Okay, at that.
That's how we looked at it.
That's how they looked at it.
That's how I looked at it.
It was okay, though.
It was okay.
For him to.
But that's our second half.
Okay, gotcha.
That's how we looked at it.
Gotcha.
That's how we saw it.
Gotcha.
You know.
And I think that's the way it's looked at, period, on Hoover.
Exactly.
You know,
so when you have people collaborate, come with the best solution for the problem. And that was the best solution to the problem.
Okay.
Instead of saying, oh no, it's gonna be this way or no way.
Right.
And that caused conflicts and a lot of other things.
Yeah, and that's true. From this perspective, though, it's the history.
It's the history.
You know what I mean?
It's the history.
It's the history. What took place? What created? It's the history.
Well, you know,
and that's what I'm hitting. I'm trying to get at.
You know, sometimes
what's that is?
There's been times where, well, matter of fact, I'm gonna mention this one. I hit Soledad, and sometimes, you know, you have those individuals. They want to say what, say low,
Fantastics,
whatever.
I got you.
My thing is that it's this here, say low, for instance. I don't know who you think you're talking to, because you know and I know where you come from.
Okay.
And what you were.
Again. Yeah.
You know, it's like you trying to dismiss your mother and father.
So it's the history again. We talking about the history.
The history.
Yeah.
You know, which plays a big part.
History. Gotcha.
You know, don't diminish nothing.
Yeah.
You know.
Gotcha.
And so when I go down on the one way,
Mm-hmm.
you know, go down that way,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying? Well, you know, who are you talking to?
Yeah.
all this is saying to me. Don't get it twisted.
Yeah.
You know, I'm one. There's an event that keep coming through my mind, man, and this might be a little bit before your time, but you probably heard of him. You probably know him. It's called Mike and Ike Slick from the track.
Who? Mike? Yeah.
And
Mike and Ike.
I was going down the street, man, on my bicycle. We had 10 speed, a little rack in the back.
For the books and shit. If that's
right.
what you
But our
yeah.
thing was I had to keep pointing on the back. Make sure nobody just come up, you know, from the rear.
Okay.
Cecil had the front. And so I passed down the street, man. It's the little store right there in the corner. That's where he was at.
Mm-hmm.
And so I seen it, but I didn't know. So I get all the way back on 9th. I hear
Speak up a little bit.
I get way back on 92nd Street, and I hear about what it was. I say, damn. And I keep thinking about that, you know, for time, because I had a cool relationship.
Mm-hmm.
You know, well, you know, DJ or whoever, you know, it can go on and on and on.
Yeah.
You know, Dwight, you know, whoever.
Yeah.
You know, it's all entwined one way or another, whether it's Eminem or whatever, you know. And so, you know, Norwood, Lil Wood, all of them got a piece of me.
Mm.
You know.
Okay.
All of them, you know, and they got their own story.
That's right.
You know, they got their own story and their own events. You know, and they walk. You know, like, and so with that being said, is that who to me, man?
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
You know, and I breathe this shit and love this shit, and that's what it is.
So you say Hoover's Hoover to you, and I agree.
Yeah,
I agree.
Yeah.
Now that being said, let me ask your opinion of what's going on today as opposed to what it was yesterday. For instance, Hoover Crips, and now we have Hoover Criminals. Is that still Hoover to you?
I'll say this. I remember when it was just HC, Hoover Crip.
Yeah.
Then it went from that to Hoover Crip gang.
HCG.
That's right. That's another chain.
Mm-hmm.
Hoover Criminals is just another chain.
Okay.
And it's another chain.
It's another.
It's another chain. And so this all, but the bottom line is Hoover.
It's Hoover.
And there's nothing above that. That's the law.
Wait, say it again. What?
It's just Hoover. There's nothing above that.
That's it. That's all.
That's it. That's all.
Right.
It don't matter. You know, you can be who this, who that, who it. That's what it is.
Still
it's
Hoover.
Because when you know, and it's what separates us from a lot of other gangs, which we you know, we walked on that one.
Mm-hmm.
Family.
Mm-hmm.
It's entwined.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like, oh, he just popped to the set. He just did this. We got family members up in this shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and so that what makes it strong. That what makes it You know, and when you start thinking that it's not that, that's when you start having problems.
That's when you have problems. So it's deeper than a bond. It's a
Oh,
binding.
It's a binding.
It's a binding.
It's a
We
binding.
talking about DNA.
It's a binding. When you go, you know, with the functions and stuff, you just don't see young people there.
Yeah. Right.
You just don't see that.
That's
you
right.
See grandmamas.
Yeah.
Grandpa.
OG aunties and OG uncles.
Uncles and things and all that. And cousins and things like that. That's what you see. Now, if that ain't family, man, I don't know what family is.
Community and family. It's both.
The community. I mean, when you got one brother from the 4, and you got another brother from 9 dudes, that's family.
That's
man.
family.
It ain't just about, we just talking about Hoover. We ain't talking about the community of it.
Okay.
The community of it is the whole different thing.
The whole area.
That's the area.
Yeah, we talking about the
we
set.
talking about
I got you.
We talking about Hoover itself.
Yeah.
You know, and then that's that's the homie's grandmama. That's family.
Real talk.
That's family. Or that's so and so's baby sister.
So it makes no difference to you. As long as it's Hoover. It
makes a difference when they try to separate that.
Right.
When they try to play that favoritism shit.
This over that.
This
though it's still Hoover, but you got this and that one.
Oh, you think you better do it because you're from that. It don't work like that. And then, you know, and be honest with you, I done seen glory years in everybody.
Yeah.
You know, it depends how many.
I haven't, but yeah, you have, obviously.
I have.
They want it,
Yeah, and so it depends how many soldiers get knocked down in between.
Yes, sir.
But it can be rebuilt. And if you really think about it and look at it. So you can go from 74 all the way to Colden, all the way to 107. What you're gonna see is a whole bunch of departments. This is what you're gonna see. And in the departments, they bred it, rebred it. It's rebred and rebred it. Now, if you don't own the house, like, you know, say 60s or whatever, the kids get old, man. They move out. The parents still there. You know, but and that keeps a lot of things rehashing. And so kind of like blessed on that end. Yeah. But the families that was there, they keep coming back.
Yeah.
Because it's home.
The grandkids, the great grandkids.
All that.
Yeah.
You know, the children become it. You know what I'm saying? It's
that's the front. That's the home front. It's the head.
It's a heritage.
Yeah.
This is not no, you know, it's bigger than than
some gang shit.
Yeah, this is an inheritance, man.
I've been trying to push that for, you know, since I started this. My taking is similar to yours, is that, you know, it's DNA. That's, you know, I'll explain it at some time, at some point. But when we talking about it, when we talking about Joe, for instance, we're talking about everything after Joe. It's related. You know what I'm saying? You go down to 92nd, like you say, it's family structure.
Family structure.
And there are family binds within them family structures. You know what I'm saying? So with them three, that daughter and that son, you know, however they went, you know what I mean? But my point is, it's all relative. It's all related. It's all relative.
When you go back, man, and you think about it, you know, I was a late bloomer to the penitentiary.
How old?
Shit, I don't know, 20, 24, 25.
Okay, yeah.
I've been to YA, I've been to camp, things like that. But then
Penn came late.
But I came later on. You know, I did. But what I'm trying to say is that you got some loved ones came a little earlier than us.
That's right.
A little earlier than me.
That's right.
And they paid that way.
That's right.
They paid that way.
You better believe I know
emotion,
that,
Jack.
Yeah.
I don't know if they really seen it, but I done seen it.
Yeah.
I know what it's working with.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And so you can't diminish that.
No how, no way.
No
matter how much you might dislike it, they hate it, but
you can't dislike it, because if you knew it,
you would love it.
Structure, man.
You would love the structure.
You're gonna work out.
Yeah.
You're gonna be.
I've read in the comments what you just said from others from somewhere else. So you gotta respect it.
You got to respect.
You gotta, and if you respect it, you gotta love it, because
soldiers,
that's something they got that a lot of sets didn't have. Structure,
man. Structure.
Structure. Now that takes me to this question.
They was grooming for the war, man.
Man, I already know, right?
They was grooming for the man.
Yeah, man.
You know, sometimes you get to the words and stuff, man. But I'm gonna tell you, in Central, they got a lockup part, and it was overflow one day.
Central County Jail.
No,
the juvenile hall.
No, in Chino.
Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah, reception though.
Right. They got a lockup in there. They got one side for the Bloods and one side.
Okay, yeah.
And so,
yeah.
So, I went to the yard, but I already knew about the scene emotion, going through the modules and things like that. But here was on a different level, because they breed soldiers.
True that.
So I go out there, you know, and see what it is. I'm impressed. But, you know, I fall in the cadence too.
Yeah.
So I was questioned about, you know, what asked, where you selling? Who's your selling? Non-affiliate. And why he ain't out here? I said, well, you know, I'll give him, I'll give him a heads up and need to come out. Man.
Yeah.
So I go back into the cell. I'm trying to bring it to him, you know, in a cool way.
Yeah.
And he started with the rah-rah. I don't be doing all that and whoop de whoop. I said, brother, I'm gonna tell you. They told me to tell you. Everybody participated. He don't know what the machine emotions is about.
He didn't understand it, yeah.
And they told me to tell them he ain't out there tomorrow morning. I went back and delivered the message. I almost kind of like begged him, man.
Dad, come on, please. It's about to go down.
I don't mean to laugh, but man, come on, please, man.
It's going down. You don't even know, boy. You in the lineup.
Man, come on, man. This is bigger than you, partner.
Man.
But, you know, I guess he caught heat. And he was out there.
Front and center.
And his unders, and them jet flaps.
Right.
With the cadence. You know. And so you have to respect that.
It's the structure.
It's the structure, and what you was facing. They want to make sure that you was ready.
You was ready.
You was ready.
You was headed to the battlefield.
You
was headed to the battlefield.
All that. You know, so, you know, when, you know, and this is what, you know, a lot of youngsters, younger homies don't realize is that it's two worlds. But what really give you the upper hand when you know both of them. You know what I'm saying? You done seen both of them, and that gives you the upper hand. But they do not know what they face. They do not know what they face. Remember that white boy Leaf?
Yeah, I remember Leaf. Yeah, I remember that motherfucker. Yeah,
you remember that motherfucker?
Yeah,
huh?
Yeah, I do recall that,
man. So they don't know what they're working with, man.
Yeah,
you know, they do not know. You know, and so
that took me back.
Yeah, but and the reason why you remembering what was impressive.
Yeah,
they don't build too many like that.
Yeah,
not
that
like
motherfucker was a soldier,
man.
I remember that shit,
man. I'm not too easy impressed.
That
impressed.
I remember that shit.
That was
We saw that shit. Yeah.
Yeah, that was impressive, man.
Yeah.
He was on our football team.
Yes, he was.
Breaking them up.
Yes, he
busting 'em up.
was. Oh, we had a cold football team in the joint. We had a cold football team.
Yeah.
Kill squad. But look, Kill Squad. Hey, I want to hit you with a couple of more. And this concerns other sets and their affinity or love, respect for Hoover, man. What was that like? Do you call that? And just so you know, we
pushing up time. Okay, I'm gonna sum it up real quick like this here. Back in those days, you know, a Crip was a Crip.
Mm-hmm.
So you met a lot of people.
Yeah.
Whether ETG, 60s, 30s, or whatever.
Wasn't that Warren faction shit?
No.
So
We
hung out.
We was just no. It wasn't just hanging out. We was against the world.
Okay, I get what you mean. Yeah.
So you know, you built those relationships.
Okay.
And a lot of people get things misconstrued and say, well, you know, but I'll be one of the ones. My philosophy is you may be the baddest person on this block, on the next block. They got another person better than you, or even worse than you.
Yeah.
So it's a respect thing going on, you know. And so, and then you build alliances. Even when we was in, we met, you know, up north, all kind of alliances.
We know them all,
you know. So you know, you can't do this shit by yourself.
That's true,
you know. But Hoover is trendsetters. And what makes us exceptional is the family orientated with it. Again.
Yeah.
That what makes us a little different than this, you know, others.
Your average, or you know,
right?
Not average, not to be putting nobody else down.
No, it's not average. It's just that you know, everybody got different grooves.
Yeah.
But you know, they knew that we was with the business, you know, and we people that contributed to this, left a hell of a standard.
Left a mark.
Left a hell of a standard.
Now, if you go
and
back,
there's a lot of people that can't keep up with that because they don't build them like that every time.
Well, I said that in the past episode. Something to the fact that the like of them or that it'll never be matched. It'll never be matched, man.
It can be matched.
On a whole, it would be
you
something
got to be
totally.
groomed
You better come on, man.
Okay, just like Mr. Steele told you today. Where he get it from? He was groomed for that. I remember when he couldn't come out the yard. He was groomed for this.
That's what he said.
You know what I'm saying? So you know, it can be matched.
Well, I don't know if it can be matched.
Well,
I
know why I say that. I know why I say that because you know,
I don't know if it can be matched, man.
I'll say this, man.
There could be comparisons, but I don't know if it could be matched.
It probably can't be matched because there's a little more deeper part to it than that. But
I think because the times are different. You know, elements and certain
but it can be close to it.
You know what I mean?
You know, as long as you keep the strong principles.
Okay, that's something too that matters.
But you know, my biggest thing is, man, I wish that we coming out now, man. We coming out, man. We flying up at that place. You know, pop this, that, getting up out of there. And I wish the homies, you know, charm in and get the sense about, you know, what this is about.
What this is about, man.
You know, even this right here, this is a lighthouse.
You
know, it's about, you know, we got to talk about Mr. Steele.
This is a repository, homie.
This is about, you know, get the funds together for Chimp thing. It's about all kinds. When you touch those things, because we run out of time. And I want to hit those because it's not all about, you know, about me and my upbringing. It's about this groove thing. You know, it's about this family, and we need to get on top of this thing and bring this thing back up to prominence.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You know,
and it ain't got to be the way a lot of people thinking it is.
no,
or it
I
has
mean,
to
you
be.
know, everybody, you know, there's. I would encourage anybody to come and bring some new
Just sit down.
ideas.
Yeah, come
Put
sit
some
down,
on
let's
this
talk.
table, man, and
Same
bring-
way
and
your
bring-
discussion went today, theirs can go even better.
Oh, without a doubt, they
You
can
know,
add on to it.
come on,
Without
man.
a doubt, you know, they
It's
can
a
add on
solid
to
discussion.
it. It's not about no big IU, where I come
Yeah,
from, and all. It's
yeah.
all about this Hoover thing,
And
making this
we
thing.
didn't talk about
let-
who did what to who.
All that, no,
Okay,
that, man. We ain't getting
we
into
talking
all
about our
that.
history and our origins.
We ain't getting into
Let
all
me
that.
hit you with this because I know we run out of time. What impact, man, did this lifestyle have, you know, on you? And by the same token, what type of impact do you think it had on those around you and those that followed you?
I would say this. The impact of it was this. I built some bonds that are so strong.
Mm-hmm.
I have gained knowledge from different individuals, no matter
that you had probably not gotten otherwise.
You know
what I mean?
You know, values.
Yeah.
You know, and I appreciated that I had an opportunity.
Yeah, real shit.
To be a part of something.
Real shit. Next question, and I don't mean to cut you, but because it's still in that vein. If you could change anything about this Hoover shit, this lifestyle, man, V, what would you change and why would you change it?
I'm gonna be honest with you.
Talk to me.
You know, I'm looking at this Hoover thing as my life. You know, and I wouldn't change a thing because you know why? It was a lesson learned in all of it.
All right.
It's just another chapter in that page.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? This ain't the end of the show. The pages ain't stopped. It's gonna get better. You know, it's gonna get greater, man, than what it is. You know, and the bonds that I done been with, and the battles and the things and all that. I've been fortunate to be entrusted with some things because of my age and my wisdom and certain instance. And I ain't lost not one time.
Yeah.
Not one time. Thank God.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's the sitting at the pool side and chopping it up that I appreciate now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's the, you know, well, you know, what you got going on? Well, I'm trying to get this here going on.
Yeah.
Okay, let me put a little something with that. Let's make this happen. That's what I appreciate out of it. I appreciate how me and you chop it up.
Yeah.
Every other night.
Yeah.
Now I wouldn't change all that.
Not for the world.
No, it's a lesson. It was lesson learned. You know what I'm saying? It's part of our story. You know, and sometimes we got to go through a little pain. A little pain. Sometimes a little pain is good. Sometimes
you got to go through something to get to something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but as far as this Hoover thing, I don't know where it's going to go. I don't know where it's going to go. You know, I know from where I'm sitting right now, it seems like me is moving in an upward.
Yeah,
got a beacon.
Yeah,
you know, there's a lot of homegirls and homegirls need to get on the show.
Come on,
and push their products and things.
Yeah, what's your talent? You know what you got to bring to this,
to
man.
bring to this table.
That's what this is about, though.
And what can we do to help you support what you got going?
How we gonna help you, family?
You know, and so that's what I see.
Yeah.
You know, so I don't see it being stagnated. You know, I don't see. I just wish more people would come and
participate
and put more layers on top of this and make it better than what it is. You know, that's what I
bring your essence to this. Get down. You know, your energy to get down.
You know, and a few people called in time when we was talking. I'm on my way.
Yeah,
give me time. Give me the figure. So it's happening. But there was the same people saying, hey, it's gonna come. You know, and once leave out the messiness.
Leave the bull out. We
Leave
good.
that out of
Yeah,
there.
we good.
Oh, it's all good.
And again, that's what this platform ain't that.
Yeah.
So,
but some people will try to do that.
yeah, you know.
But that's where Robert Crocodile come in at.
Yeah. Look here. Hey, people, you know, our time is up. This is V, original 9 Dudes Hoover Crib. I appreciate you, bro.
Man,
you already know.
You know
You already know. I appreciate you, H's. You know. Look here, man. Like he said, you know, this platform, this is a Hoover platform. It ain't for the bullshit, you know. You got something you want to say, man, that's constructive, that's going to help us, that's going to bring prosperity to you and those around you, man. This is what this is about. This is what this is for. I want to send a shout out to Smack back on Fig. What's up? Milk, what's happening, boy? My boy Rico, man, out in New York City. 5 Dudes Hoover, man, much love, respect you, man. What's up, boo? Rico, appreciate the theme song, man. So the Hoover Knights and the Collective gonna get aboard this new theme song you hooked us up with, man. We love you, man. Hey, you are, you have been, and you will be under the groove.
One nation.
Man.
All
Man,
right.
bro.
I rock so much shooter shit. 17 stuff tight in my roots clip. My niggas is ballin', my team in the bank. We sippin' the Henny, we puffin' that thing. We rockin' the orange, we bangin' that H. We loadin' bananas, my team is some A. So A for the body, we aim for the face. All rapid fire when we come to spray. One nation of group.